Hello, here's a problem that we did in chapter 1 with a little 30, 60, 90 degree right triangle, and we ended up with this third side right here equal to 5 square root 3. So I went and did this on a calculator, looked up square root 3, multiplied by 5, I get about 8.660. Now I want to go through and do the same problem again, but using the techniques you're going to see in this section, and so you can compare with what you did in chapter 1. So let me erase the board and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back, and here is the right triangle, 30, 60, 90 right triangle as we solved it in chapter 1. We were given this side as 5, we found this side to be 10, and then 8.660 is an approximation to that side. Okay, now what we're going to do is this. We're going to use trigonometric functions to find this side and this side. So let's start by labeling them. I'll call that side x and that side y. Now, first thing I want to do is find what x is. So I'm going to look at 60 degrees. The side opposite is x, the side adjacent is 5, and I'm going to find out in this section that that's the same as the tangent of 60 degrees. So tangent of 60 is x over 5. I multiply both sides by 5 and I get this. X is equal to 5 times the tangent of 60. So now look what happens when I look up tangent 60 on the calculator. So I'll do 60 and then press the tangent button, 1.732. Okay, so 5 times 1.732, and that's the same thing I got in chapter 1, and so that's equal to 8.660 approximately. Okay, now I want to find number of side y right here, so I'm going to do that with a cosine ratio because the cosine of 60 is going to be this side divided by this side. And that's what you're going to see in this section. It'll be very easy for you to do once you get there, but I just want to give you a little preview of what's happening so that you can see how this method compares with the method we did in chapter 1. So cosine of 60 is going to be the side adjacent 5 divided by the hypotenuse y. So I have to solve this equation for y. I'm going to go through and show you how to do that. Multiply both sides by y. I get y cosine 60 degrees is equal to 5. And I want to solve this for y, so I divide both sides by cosine 60. So y is equal to 5 divided by cosine 60. And I know from my exact values that cosine of 60 degrees is 1/2. So it's 5 divided by 1/2. So 5 divided by 1/2 is the same as 5 times the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 5 times 2 over 1, which turns out to be 10. So that comes out to be 10. That's 8.660. That's exactly what we got in chapter 1. So when you see this new definition for the trig functions in terms of right triangles, you're going to find that some of the problems that we did previously, you can do again using these trig functions for right triangles, and it turns out to be, in some cases, a lot easier to do than what we did in chapter 1. So that's a little preview of what you're going to see in this section.